Hello and welcome to Ad4 News Hour, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory. I am Anne James. The Zimbabwean government on Friday said it has fired 435 junior doctors at public hospitals for engaging in an illegal strike. The doctors have been on strike since early September, demanding improved pay and upgraded working conditions. The Labour Court in October declared the strike illegal, but doctors have been defiant and continued with the strike, paralyzing activities at major public health institutions in the country. The Health Service Board has 45 more disciplinary cases involving striking doctors to handle. Acting Information Minister Mangaliso Undovo told journalists that the government has always been open to dialogue with the doctors and that firing them was a last resort. Bothered by the proliferation of baby factories and the menace of child/human trafficking in Nigeria, a humanitarian foundation, Live and Love Support Initiative, based in Lagos State, Nigeria, is embarking on a sensitization campaign to create awareness about the scourge of human trafficking. According to the team leader of the foundation, Onyin Damola Sanusi, the campaign is tagged "Kick Against Baby Factories and Say No to Child Trafficking." Is due to commence in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital in southwest Nigeria. Sanusi asserted that women are forced to engage in human or child trafficking because of poverty. He said government alone, he observed, cannot put an end to the menace of child and human trafficking. Moving ahead, Nigeria's Minister for Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Onyema, on Friday met with the President of the United Nations General Assembly, Professor Tijani Mohamed Bande. The meeting centered on the recent appointment of the United Nations President and the vision of his mandate. AD4 TV Radio's Precious Anyogo reports.
The meeting addressed the issue of quality education, global peace and security, climate change, poverty alleviation and eradication, as well as humanitarian challenges. Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Onyema, said there is urgent need for countries around the world, especially in Africa, to deal with all this global.
We'll work hand in hand with you to achieve those goals. And of course, there are other challenges. The peace and security one, as I've mentioned, is particularly important. The humanitarian challenges that we are facing here in Nigeria as a result of peace and security issues, the terrorism issues that we're facing. We appreciate very much the cooperation of the United Nations with regards to those humanitarian challenges.
The President of the United Nations General Assembly gave assurances that the world body is committed to reducing some of the identified challenges facing Nigeria.
The United Nations system has supported the effort of Nigeria in dealing with the regional problem of Boko Haram. And we are glad that by all accounts we are seeing light at the end of the tunnel. And we commend the efforts of Nigeria for leading the other countries in the region to come together under whatever platforms are possible, but especially with the support of the United Nations system, to look at the matter not only in terms of humanitarian approach, but looking forward beyond the phase of the humanitarian stage.
Professor Bade also commended the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for projecting Nigeria's image and protecting the nation's interests at the global arena. Precious Anyogo, reporting for AD4 TV Radio, Abuja.
The National Economic Council has resolved that the Nigeria Governors Forum establish an ad hoc committee to address the issues confronting the mining sector in Nigeria. Governor Abdullahi Sule of Nasarawa State disclosed this while briefing State House correspondents after the NEC meeting presided over by Vice President Yemi Osibajo at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. Sola said that the council received a memorandum from the Minister of Mines and Steel Development, which intimated the council on the current relationship between the three tiers of government in physical governance of the solid minerals sector. He said the minister sought an upgraded synergy between the three tiers of government in the sector and also request the council's support in respect to the requirements of the Constitution and the Nigerian Mineral Mining Act.
The council received a memorandum on the above subject, which is subject of mines and steel, which was actually presented by the Minister of Mines and Steel Development. The purpose of the memorandum was to appraise the council of the current relationship between the federal government and the various states in relation to fiscal governance of solid minerals sector development, and to seek the council's support on the need in respect of the provisions of the Constitution and the Nigerian Minerals Mining Act, so that there should be an improved synergy between the two tiers of government and sustainable development in the sector. Council was further informed that the ministry has resuscitated the Presidential Mines Surveillance Task Force in all states of the Federation, with the responsibility of curbing illegal mining, environmental degradation, plugging of the revenue leakages, in addition to the institutionalizing of National Council on Mining and Mineral Resources Development.
You are watching AD4 News Hour, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory. We will go on a short break now. More news stories when we return. Do stay tuned.
For breaking news with educative content that are credible and reliable, stay tuned to AD4 TV Radio. Our state-of-the-art studios and equipment at number 3, plot 833, Emmanuel Aguna Crescent, Jabi, Abuja,
Nigeria.
Available for your production needs. For more information, call us on 0808 087 4444, 0702 033 3444. and 0905 556 2444, or visit our website at www.ad4tvradio.com. You can equally send us emails at info@ad4tvradio.com. Stay updated on our social media handles at AD4TV Radio on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Learn on the go. AD4 TV Radio. Reliable and credible.
Welcome back to the news. The United Nations Special Representative for West Africa and Sahel Ambassador Mohamed Imi Chambers has pledged to mobilize global support to assist Nigeria combat the Boko Haram insurgency in northeast Nigeria. Ibn Chambers made the pledge when he led a high-powered delegation of the United Nations and European Union officers on a fact-finding mission to the theater Command Operation Lafia Dole headquarters in Maiduguri, Borno State, Nigeria. He said that the visit is pursuant to the United Nations Council Resolution 2049, which is aimed at building partnerships with other international actors to mobilize support for the efforts of the Lake Chad Basin countries in the ongoing counter-terrorism campaign.
Proud and happy to welcome this high delegation to Headquarters Theatre Command, Operation Lafia Dole. Your visit is quite significant and a morale booster to officers and soldiers taking part in this historic counter-insurgency operation. This will bolster our morale because this visit has proved to us that the international community is solidly behind us. Not just international communities, specific international communities, the United Nations, the European Union. This is great. This is welcomed. And I want to assure you, I'm going to send down every picture of your visit down to the last trench in this theater, because it's very important to know what you are sacrificing for and how not just Nigerians but other international community members see what you are doing. We are happy, and I want to assure you all these talks and suggestions that the northeast part of Nigeria will fall to Boko Haram will not happen. I disassociate myself as the commander of this operation and all my officers and men from all these talks of what Boko Haram will do. The only thing that Boko Haram will do is that it will crumble in the shortest of time.
Award-winning author Chimamanda Adichie was among global leaders honored by the United Nations Foundation during its annual awards ceremony. The honorees are advocates, business leaders, UN humanitarian workers, and personalities who strive for a more equitable and sustainable world. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie is renowned for her work using literature and storytelling to connect with people across generations and cultures on matters of gender and racial equivalence, and being a leader on the front lines of global progress. The award-winning writer becomes the first Nigerian honorary and also the youngest African to receive the UN Foundation Global Leadership Award. Her literary works include Half of a Yellow Sun, amongst others. This year's ceremony held as part of activities to mark the United Nations 75th anniversary and focus on the need for people around the world to honor the founding ideals and visions articulated in the United Nations Charter. 18-year-old Nigerian student Peter Arotiba from Kogi State has been awarded the National Distinction and Merit Award by the West Africa Examination Council (WAEC) for emerging overall best student in the 2018 examinations. Arotiba obtained distinction in all 8 subjects offered in the 2018 West African Secondary School Certificate examination. Arotiba, who is currently studying medicine and surgery at the University of Ibadan, graduated from the Nigeria Air Force Secondary School Ikeja in Lagos State, Nigeria. He was recognized alongside 2 others at the opening of the 57th annual meeting of the Nigeria National Committee of WAEC in Abuja. Meanwhile, head of National Office WAEC, Olun Adenipakun, says the NNC was set up as the highest policy-making structure of the council, which ensured that policies were formulated in the best interest of the council. That's it on AD4 News Hour, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory. You can join the conversation on our website at www.ad4tvradio.com. Like and subscribe to our YouTube page at AD4TV Radio. Follow us on our social media handles at AD4TV Radio on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Many thanks for watching. I am Ann James.